A mixture contains 1 kilogram of aluminium and 3 kilograms of iron oxide. The equation for the reaction is this. Show that aluminium is the limiting reactant, and I've got the relative atomic masses there. So I've got the key phrase limiting reactant, so that's going to jog my memory of the structure I need to get ready. So I've got my column for my recap, my little brain reminder, and a column for each of my reactants. So I've got mass, Mr, mole, rat, ratio, and then I just need to remember that my ratio is slightly funny in this kind of one, so I'm going to put a little dotted line. And then my sentence starters: I have, I need, I have, so. Right, let's look at our question then. So mixture contains 1 kilogram of aluminium. Right, they're trying to trick me here already. It's in kilograms. My mass needs to be in grams. So 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. So I'm going to need to times by 1,000. So I've got 1,000 kilograms, and then I've got 1,000 grams, and then it's 3 kilograms. That's going to be 3,000 grams. Right, so we've got 1,000 grams of aluminium and 3 kilograms of iron oxide. So 1,000 grams of that one, 3,000 grams of that one. And our formulae, so aluminium, I'm not worried about the big numbers, just any little numbers, is just Al. And my iron oxide is this one, so that's Fe2O3. Right, let's start doing our calculation. So I've got Mr as my first row, so aluminium is just Al, so that's going to be 27. Iron oxide, I've got Fe2O3, so I need Fe is 56. I've got 2 of those, and O3, oxygen 16, 3 of those. Add that up, I end up with 160. Okay, mole, so we've got mass, Mr. Mole. So to do moles, I need to do mass divided by Mr. So it's 1,000 divided by 27, which gives me 37.04. It's a longer number in my calculator, and I'll leave that in my calculator, but I'm just making a note here to ensure I'm picking up all those working marks in the exam. So this one's going to be 3,000 divided by 160, which gives me 18.75. So my ratio of my little dotted line reminds me I'm not trying to do anything with the ratio of this. I'm just looking at the question. So it's 2 and nothing there. So that's a number 1. So it's 2 aluminium to 1 iron oxide. So I'm going to pick aluminium because that's the one they've asked me about in the question. So I have 37.04 moles of aluminium. So therefore I would need how much iron oxide? So it's a 2-to-1 ratio, so I would need half of that. So if I do 37.04 divided by 2, I would need 18.5 moles of iron oxide. Right, how much have I got? I've got 18.75 moles of iron oxide. Is that more or less? That is more than I need, isn't it? That's more. So that means my iron oxide is in excess, more than I need, and therefore aluminium is limiting.